Hello everyone, myself A.K. Magdum, working as a lecturer in SIT Polytechnic Kerala. Today we cover the next part of CIM practical. Already we covered the 6 experiments. The next experiment, which is related to the how to create the sample part program of a milling component by using a CAM software. That is our experiment number 7. In experiment number 6, we already covered the how to prepare the sample part program of a turning component by using a CAM software. But in experiment number 7, we want to complete the how to prepare the sample program of a milling component by using a CAM software. So here you all of you observe there are the practical handouts. So first of all, we take a look about that practical handout. The experiment, which is actually generate sample part program of any part and verify tool path by simulation using CAM software. So this is actually our experiment number 7. So this is our actually experiment number 7. Here you all of you observe the component of this drawing. Here there are the different dimensions are there. There is a 75 by 65 that one block is there, and over that block there are the different 3 holes which are located over that block. So that type of drilling operation we want to perform over that component. So this is our actually component with various dimensions you all of you observe in this image. Next, so you for this particular experimentation we actually use the Autodesk Fusion 360 software, that is a CAM software which is actually used for this particular experimentation. Same like a turning program how we are prepared in the experiment number 6. Same like we are actually prepared the part program of this experiment number 7 related to the milling component. So here you can all of you observe there are the step by step, there are the different process you want to perform. Then you can easily prepare the part program of this milling component. So this first component is what? That is a draw the component using sketch command and drawing of component. So here what will be happen? There is the, we want to first of all prepare the component by using a CAD model of a Fusion 360. And in that CAD model, according to the dimensions, we first of all prepare the component with 3 different holes over that component. So that is a step number 1. Second, in the second step, you all of you observe, there is the, we want to shift into the design to the manufacturing. So that option is, which is provided to the left hand corner, and in that we want to change the or shift to the design to the manufacturing. Once you are choose the manufacturing, then you look like a window which is observing in this image. Next, step number 3, that is use rough milling command for selections of tool and stock dimension. Means here this red bracket which is showing that you want to first of all select the rough milling, and according to that there are the different setup which is required to, you want to provide the various dimensions. So here you want to make a correction in this dimensions, and whatever the required setup is there, that is a what is the, which type of operation is there, where it is actually, what is the stock size is required. So that all inputs you want to give in this particular step. Next step, that is a select the tool for milling. Means what? In this operation, what type of drilling tool which is actually required, because you all of you observe in this image, we want to perform the drilling operation. So that's why what size of drilling hole you want to perform over that component or block. According to that, there are the dictionaries available in front of you from the select tool option in that drilling. Under that there are the different tool geometries which is easily you can find out. From that tool geometry, whatever the drilling size is required, according to that you want to choose the drill dimensions, and once you can choose that drill, click on OK, Next, add stock to the component. No doubt, whenever once you are uploading the tool, the next step is what? There is the what is the stock size? Means if the excess material is how much is required. That stock dimensions you want to give in this particular step number 5. Next, step number 6, there is a use simulation. Means in actions there is a one simulation option is there. How that will be perform I will show in the on the next how to operate that such a simulation step I will showing in the next slide itself. But here you can all of you observe, once you click on the simulate, then you can easily observe there is the different tool path which is showing by the yellow line over the component. So here you can play that simulation also from first drill, second drill, third drill, either it is correct way or not. You want to verify first of all, then you in a simulation step, then you can shift to the next step, that is a step number 7. Use post-process command for preparing of the program. Means in this particular step, you want to carry out the post-processes. Post-processes means what? Here under the action, there is a post-processes option is there. Uh, while you are choosing the post-process, all of you find the this type of window. So that window, in that you want to choose the which type of controller which is actually used for the milling, because according to availability of a controller, you want to choose the controller, and then there is the click on the post, and then at the end you actually found the program which is saved into the your device. So here you can easily save this type of program, and that program which is useful for carry out the drilling operation over the component. And the same program we want to share with our interface with a VMC machine and perform the drilling operation over the component. So this is the overview about the or handouts about the experiment number 7, how to perform the milling operation and how to prepare the program for that milling operation. So through the CAM software, that is our experiment number 7. In this next video, all of you observe how to prepare the model, how to prepare this, how to go through the simulation, how to prepare the part program. That all the steps we are actually covered in the next video. Let us all of you observe that video, and you are getting the clear idea regarding how to prepare the sample part program of a milling component through the various steps. So let us start that Fusion 360. So let us start what are the different steps I am showing in this handout. One by one we are start to complete. So first step is what? Draw the component using sketch command. So with this particular dimensions, we want to draw the component by using the Autodesk Fusion 360 CAD model software. So here you want to choose design, create sketch. I am choosing the top view. Next, create a rectangular block as per the dimensions with so dimension of this rectangular block, that is 75, and this one is having a 65. Okay, 75 by 65, and having also 3 holes over that rectangular block. So that 3 blocks having the diameter of 10, and approximately take that 10 mm diameter holes over the plate. Okay, as per dimension, relocate that holes. So first hole having a 55 mm height and 12 distance is the x-axis direction is there. So with that dimension, we want to relocate this particular hole, that is 55, and next another one dimension, that is 12. So this one dimension having 12. So this is the actual position of first hole as per the dimensions which is mentioned in that drawing. Second hole location, that is 35 and 30. So height is 35 and for the x-axis that is 30. So from here to here, that one is 30. For the y-axis, this dimension having 35. Okay. Next, third position, third hole position, that is 60 in x direction and in y direction, that is 25. So this hole having this one is 60, and one more dimension, that is 25. So this dimension and 25. Okay. So as per dimensions, we are actually draw this model. Then click on the finish sketch. Then there is the click on the extrude and select the profile. Then how much thickness you want to maintain, then give that particular thickness. I am choosing over here, that is a 20 thickness. So all of you observe this type of model. If the isometric view is look like this one. So once your step number 1 is over, that is how to draw sketch using using various sketch commands. Next, we want to shift into the manufacturing command. So click on the this left hand corner one option is there. In that you click on the manufacturing. Okay, this is the step number 2. Then next step number 3 is what? Use a rough milling command, which is actually observing the right corner. That is okay. Rough milling. Then you want to define the how to, here that is a milling model orientation. So this is the origin point. Click on OK. Means in the step you define the different axial orientation. Means how the z-axis is required, how the y-axis is required, how the x-axis is required. So according to your orientation, you want to define that orientation over that stock size, as well as select the origin point, means where you actually your x, y and z axis having a 0 position. You want to define that origin point also. Then click on OK. Next, that is a step number, I think there is the 4. That is select the tool for milling. So here in this we want to perform the drilling operation. So that's why we want to choose the tool from the drilling. So click on select over the tool. Then you getting the different library in front of you. From that you want to choose the which type of operation, that is a drilling operation is there. So in that you want to choose hole making operation. Click on OK. So different library of these tools which are available with this software itself. Click on samples. So we are choosing the hole diameter, that is a 10. So that's why we are actually choose the 10.1 mm diameter tool for the performing drilling operation over that component. Click on OK. So here actually all of you observe for this origin position actually tool is all of you you can easily observe. Next click on OK. Drill, select operation, hole, OK, sample, that is the 10 mm diameter which is required for this drilling operation. So 10.1 available is there. So next first hole, the reverse that part is remaining. Second hole, third hole, tool orientation. This is a click on OK. Then action, simulate, show the stock, then start the machining. Second hole, third hole. So this type of operation, if all of you observe, once again I am play that video from different another view also. You can easily, just a minute, you can easily observe first drill, second drill, and this one is the third drill. This type of simulation operation we are actually perform. So click on close. Next once again you want to carry out the post process. Then here there is the milling operation is there. So instead of turning, you want to choose the post process. There is a milling. Okay. So here one milling option is required instead of that one. So this is the program for a drilling operation. We are easily prepared by a CAM software itself. So this is the actual experiment number 7. So these are the various steps. I am providing you the different handouts for the this experiment number 7. So anybody having any doubts related to this particular experiment number 7, this is the very simple way to generate the part program of a unit milling component. So anybody having any doubts related to this milling component? part programming. So you can ask me the question. We will discuss that particular part itself. So let us today we complete the experiment number 7. So stop over here. Thank you. Thank you very much.